All right, we're here with head coach Megan Lenhart as we're getting set for Cornerstone Volleyball to play in the opening round of the NAIA National Tournament here at Midland University. Megan, it's awesome to be back at this opportunity, obviously on the road this year. It's your second time here with Cornerstone. Last year lost 7 seniors, brought in 7 new people. I don't think many people would have expected you guys to be at this point, but obviously you guys got back to where you were. Talk just a little bit about that and how the team has kind of stepped up with some young players.
Yeah, certainly we faced a lot of challenges at the beginning of this season with some injuries and just trying to figure out lineups and roles and all of that that comes with a new season and losing a lot of players. But this is such a fun group that is really invested in what Cornerstone Volleyball stands for. Our values of family and belief and love and joy. And I think when you just continue to work on your identity and you stay true to that, it is evident of how a team can come together and just really play with a lot of trust. And this team plays with a lot of joy that I think people see pretty much every time that they compete. So they've been really fun to work with this year, to see them grow throughout the season and just continue to work on their self-confidence and their belief, and just could not be prouder of them for earning this accomplishment.
You have 3 first-team all-conference players this year, 2 second-team all-conference. Those 3 first-team players, all veterans on this team, leaders. Talk a little bit about them and how they've stepped up after losing those 7 seniors.
Yeah, I think what's truly interesting about this group is to have even juniors that stepped into new starting roles this year. Olivia Keeling was truly our one offensive returner, and the way that she's carried just the offensive load for our team with such humility, I think has really set the tone for this group. She's a tremendous all-around player, but she does not look for the individual glory. She loves team success over individual. So just seeing her embrace that just so well this year makes me super proud. And then Kaylee Dykema's played behind 2 all-conference middles for 2 years, and so she's been training day in and day out in the practice gym, and to see her get that starting role this year, and just how she was able to come on and just be such a tremendous leader for this team, I think speaks to her work ethic and just what a true servant leader she is. And then of course Patsy Morris is just an outstanding, consistent player for this team. She is so grounding for the team on the court. She's just someone that keeps everyone steady, really feeds into how everyone else plays, and so just super proud of her for being recognized with that first team honor. And even the other 2, like Riley Walters, she has just stepped into a 6th rotation role with such intensity after just playing in the back row last year. This was a huge new role for her, and I don't think people really understand, even as juniors, these girls were going through a lot of growth and a lot of lessons that normally freshmen do, but they had to do it as upperclassmen who are being looked at as leaders. And I just think that's just so special, and I'm just really proud of all of them for how they embraced their roles this year.
Last question, playing Midland University, defending national runner-up, top 10 team in the country. So tough task. What are you just looking for from your team today to compete with these guys?
Yeah, Midland is a really fun team to compete against. I actually was out here with my Davenport program a few years ago with my current assistant coach, Hannah Van Dyke, and they've just done such a good job in their conference, just always being competitive and always being in the national conversation. And I'm just really excited for our program to have a chance to compete at this level. We want to get through this opening round hurdle, I guess, if you will. Cornerstone hasn't been to Sioux City in a few years, and so for this young squad to have this opportunity, I'm just excited for them to compete freely, to compete with joy, just embracing those values that we talked about at the beginning and not worrying about who's on the other side of the net. They don't really have any affiliation to Midland. It's a fresh gym for them to play in, so I think that's really going to help them hopefully just get off to a really fast start and just show that we are a great team and that we can really compete with anybody in the top 25.
Thank you, Megan. Best of luck today.
Thank you.